Hello, my name is Jacob Zink, and today I'm going to show you how to renew your general NPDES permit within the eBusiness Center. Once you log in and open the eBusiness Center app, you'll see this main eBiz Center homepage right here. You're going to be looking for the Division of Surface Water NPDES permit application streams, which is usually the fifth line down from the top in the available services. Once this page opens, you'll see your My Facility profile page for that permit now. Go ahead and click on the permit dropdown. And in this example here, you're going to see quite a few different things than you normally might see. You will find your active permit. In this case, we have a draft also showing. What this means is that it's telling me that somebody somewhere has started an application for this permit. In this case, I started the renewal ahead of time for the demonstration purposes of this video. So normally, what you would do if you didn't see this application dropdown, you would click the Actions button and then Renew. And it's going to load up the online renewal application with no problem. But in this case, if you did it, it would show an error. So what we're going to do is scroll down to the application section. You will see the renewal sitting here. The status here, you can kind of ignore this for now. It says incomplete. This is something you would notice if you already submit the application once, and for some reason the permit reviewer has reached out and says they need some additional information. They're going to mark it as incomplete, so you can go back in and edit again to resubmit. In this case, I'm going to click Actions and Edit to re-upload the online application. Once it loads up, it'll pull most of the information from your previous active permit over. If you're not sure what might still be required, you can always hit the Validate button down to the right here. It's going to check the document for any errors. In this case, it says all fields are valid, but if it came up as red, for example, if it came up and said that Form 2F needs to be corrected, you would go ahead and click Form 2F. Then you can click Validate again. In this case, it says all fields are valid. But a good example of what usually will be missing is this site drainage map right here. The system wants a more updated version of the map. If nothing has changed from your previous permit, that's fine. You can still upload the previous map. But in case it has, that's why it leaves this part blank for you to re-upload. So once all is good, you can hit Save and then Close to go back to the main renewal application. Again, you can always hit the Validate button to check and see what's missing. When you're scrolling through it, some other examples that will be missing are this NAICS code. SIC and NAICS codes are used to classify businesses according to the industry type. They describe the facility in terms of the main products or services produced or provided. There are a number of resources out there that has all this information. Feel free to reach out to me if you're not sure where to find that, and I can send you links to those websites. So if you're not sure of the number to go here for the NAICS code, you can also click in this box and just type in a keyword. It'll also bring up some examples, but be careful of doing that because if you don't select the right one, it can determine what kind of reporting you have to do for your permit, and it could be the wrong one. So just go ahead and keep on scrolling down. You'll mostly find another map down here towards the bottom that needs a new map. So here, the topographical map will most likely always be missing. So again, it wants a more updated version of the map. If it's the same, just upload your previous one. Then once everything is good and you click that Validate button, it should say all fields are valid. In this case, you are good to submit. So go ahead and hit that Submit button. If this page opens, it's just telling you that there might be some other applications related to this permit that you still have out there, maybe in edit mode. Feel free to ignore this, you can just hit Continue. Now it's going to actually load up the page for typing in your security question answer and your PIN. Go ahead and type your security answer in, and then your PIN for your account. Remember, PINs are unique to you because it's your electronic signature. Then once you hit Submit, if there is any invoices due at the time, it'll tell you there. If not, you'll get this application was successfully submitted, and then you are all good to go. Again, the permit reviewer will continue to look at it. If everything's good, you won't get any emails from him except when the renewal has been officially issued. If you have any questions or concerns or want to reach out to me, feel free to visit this website right here, and you'll see my contact information on the right-hand side with my phone number and the best email address to reach me at. Again, thank you for joining me and showing you how to renew your general NPDES permit.